What would you do with a brain if you had one?
Do? Why, if I had a brain, I could
while away the hours, conferring with the flowers, consulting with the rain. And my head I'd be scratching while my thoughts were busy hatching if I only had a brain. I'd unravel every riddle for any individual in trouble or in pain.
With the thoughts you'd be thinking, you could be another Lincoln if you only had a brain.
Oh, I could tell you why the ocean's near the shore. I could think of things I never thought before, and then I'd sit and think some more. I would not be just a nuffin', my head all full of stuffin', my heart all full of pain. I would dance and be merry, life would be a ding-a-dairy if I only had a brain.
Welcome to Introduction to Philosophy. I suppose if we're going to study philosophy, we need to ask the question, and we need to answer the question, what is philosophy? Most people use the word often and have a vague idea of what it is. There is popular use. Some people use it to express an attitude towards certain activities. They might say, I disapprove of your business philosophy, and that says something, but not much. They might also want to take a long-range view of life and say, disappointed? Be more philosophical, and that really says nothing. There are misunderstandings over philosophy, such as philosophy is only for super intellectuals. They think that you must sit around all day thinking, but remember that the scarecrow didn't think he could think because he didn't think he had a brain, but he did, and when he learned he had a brain, he began to think, and he began to think deep things. But that does not mean that philosophy is easy. Even the scarecrow had to get out of the cornfield. Another misunderstanding over philosophy is that the answers discovered are not understandable. They're too complicated, or they're not applicable to everyday life. True philosophy evaluates life, your existence, and the universe at large. It evaluates beliefs. Are they rationally defendable through critical analysis? Are they true or simply an easy way to cope? Most people have some kind of philosophy, but not enough philosophy to validate it. Most have not thought about how they live or what they believe. So who is a philosopher? Well, scientists like René Descartes are philosophers. Karl Marx was an activist. Aristotle was a teacher. Thomas Aquinas was a preacher. John Locke was a physician. And before he became a philosopher full-time, Socrates was an artist. True philosophers insist on verification. They demand as complete certainty as possible. Because without verification, there is no knowledge. And without knowledge, there is no truth. Our goal in philosophy is to help you think better, to give you tools for evaluating your beliefs, to give you the means for discovering truth, to open your mind to the wonders of life. Here's to a great semester in philosophy.